Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm demonstrating the agentic workflow, which is divided into different cognitive layers. And overall, the task that I'm trying to work on is finding the ASCII values of characters in America, calculate the sum, and add the result to a PowerPoint file. So um, the four cognitive layers, the first one that we have is the perception.py. Uh, so over here, as you can see, I'm using the query, and then the query is being sent to an LLM, and the output or the return value from this one, we are using that in main file that will be considered as one of the prompts. Uh, so from the perception .py file, I'm calling the perceive file, which will have the facts that I'm sending it to the LLM as an query. Then the next cognitive layer that we have is the memory, where I am saying that I like the fonts in PowerPoint to be in blue color, and I want the background in PowerPoint to be in red color. So these are some uh, memory items that I'm storing, and get memory is a function that will give me the list of memory items that I have. So even this one, I am using it in main, where I'm trying to retrieve all the memory items that I have saved. And what I'm doing is, from the memory items, I am trying to extract uh, the the font color and the background color. Let me quickly, yeah. So uh, from the memories in the memory item that we have, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the font color as well as the background color, and this I will be using in action.py file, so that while I'm adding the information to PowerPoint, it considers the background color and the font color. The get memory function, using this we are getting all the memory items, and from there we are trying to extract the background and the font color. Going to the next file in the cognitive layer is the decision.py file. So now this file will basically tell us what are the different functions to call. All the decision happens over here. So whatever function that needs to be called is stored as a command line, which will be used in action.py file. And even this decision.py file is called in the main file. Once we have all the system prompts, tasks, and all of that, we are calling the decision function, which is coming from decision.py file. So the object of this one, or the functions of this one, we are using in main.py file to decide which are the functions to be called. And once those functions are called, then we are calling the perform action that is coming from action.py file. And here is where we are sending what is the function that is need to be called, the session, result values, the prompt, and the font preference, and the background color preference. All of this we are calling, and from here the control will go into actions.py, where depending on what is the command line, which is nothing but what is a function to be called, all of that, it that processing happens over here. And ultimately, once the action is executed, this is what we see, where you can also see, like, based on the preferences, uh, it is being, like, when it's adding the rectangle, it considers the preference applications, and as you saw in the memory.py file, where my font was blue and my background was red. Once that is done, like towards the end, like once everything is completed, this is how my output looks, where the the ASCII value sum to exponential is being added to a PowerPoint file with the background, with the font color as blue and the background as red. So this is how I've implemented or broken down the agentic flow into 4 different cognitive layers. Thank you.